The Art of Curated Moments. Mastering event planning as an etiquette enthusiast in today's fast-paced world, where digital interactions often overshadow personal connections. Mastering the art of event planning has become essential for cultivating meaningful relationships. For those who appreciate fine dining experiences, elegant soirées, and culturally rich gatherings, understanding the nuances of event planning is not merely a skill, it's an expression of sophistication that reflects your values and taste. Whether you're organizing a black tie gala, hosting a champagne brunch, or curating a weekend retreat, the principles of effective event planning remain rooted in thoughtful preparation and attention to detail. This guide explores how to transform simple gatherings into unforgettable memories while maintaining the highest standards of social grace and hospitality. The foundations of exceptional event design. A well-planned event begins long before selecting invitations or choosing decor. It starts with defining clear objectives. What experience do you want guests to take away? Whether it's celebrating an anniversary, launching a new venture, or simply creating space for connection, having a strong vision ensures every decision aligns with your goals. Consider the venue selection process as equally critical. A grand ballroom may suit a formal affair, but intimate settings like private gardens or rooftop terraces can create memorable atmospheres for smaller, more personalized events. Always assess accessibility, parking options, and potential weather contingencies when finalizing locations. Venue accessibility. Ensure wheelchair access is available for all guests, particularly if elderly attendees are expected. Parking logistics. Arrange valet services or designated parking areas to prevent congestion during arrival times. Catering coordination. Confirm dietary restrictions with vendors ahead of time to accommodate allergies or special needs. Dress code clarity. Clearly communicate attire expectations through invitations or pre-event communications. Once foundational elements are set, focus on crafting a cohesive theme that enhances guest engagement without overwhelming them. Balance between creativity and practicality will ensure your event remains both visually appealing and functionally sound. Remember, even the most exquisite venue requires careful management of timelines. Develop a detailed schedule outlining setup times, speaker introductions, cocktail hour transitions, and cleanup procedures. Share this timeline with key staff members and volunteers so everyone understands their roles and responsibilities. Elevating guest experience through thoughtful details. The success of any gathering hinges upon making each guest feel valued from moment they arrive until departure. Begin by considering transportation arrangements. If inviting out-of-town guests, offer shuttle services or provide detailed transit information in advance. Personalized touches such as welcome bags containing local souvenirs, custom cocktails named after notable figures related to the occasion, or handwritten thank you notes for RSVPs can significantly enhance perceived value and appreciation among attendees. The power of personalization. Studies show that attendees remember events based largely on the level of individual care shown towards them. According to the Society of Incentive Travel Executives, over 86% of participants report increased brand loyalty when they receive customized experiences at corporate functions. This principle extends beyond business contexts. For private celebrations, consider incorporating family heirlooms into centerpieces or playing music selections that hold sentimental significance for key guests. These small gestures create lasting emotional impressions far greater than mere aesthetics alone. Implementing interactive elements also elevates overall enjoyment. Live painting stations, DIY craft tables featuring local artisans' work, or themed photo booths equipped with props relevant to the celebration. Encourage participation rather than passive observation. When designing seating arrangements, balance proximity with comfort considerations. Group friends together yet maintain enough distance between clusters to allow conversations to flow naturally without feeling forced. Avoid placing loud groups near quiet ones unless intentional conversation facilitation is part of the agenda. Cultivating social graces during events. Maintaining appropriate levels of formality helps preserve an atmosphere conducive to genuine interaction. Establish guidelines regarding alcohol consumption limits. especially if minors might be present, even if not explicitly invited. Some guests could bring children unexpectedly. Train hosts and servers alike in proper table service techniques, including how to pour wine correctly, handle delicate china sets properly, and manage unexpected spills discreetly without disrupting ongoing conversations. For larger affairs requiring professional staffing, vet candidates thoroughly, not only looking at resumes but also observing body language cues during interviews, which can indicate reliability under pressure situations common within event environments. Creating opportunities for spontaneous networking without appearing intrusive is another crucial aspect. Perhaps designate certain areas as connection zones where people can meet others with similar interests, facilitated by host-led icebreakers or guided activities promoting cross-group dialogue. Navigating cultural sensitivities in modern gatherings. With globalization increasing cultural exchanges daily, being aware of diverse backgrounds becomes imperative when planning inclusive events. Research traditions associated with different faiths or ethnicities represented among invitees to avoid unintentional offenses. If serving food, include halal, kosher, vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, and other specialty diets alongside standard offerings. Provide clear labeling for all dishes indicating ingredients used so individuals can make informed choices safely. Respect religious practices by ensuring prayer spaces are available if requested in advance, allowing sufficient privacy for observant guests needing to perform rituals according to their beliefs. Similarly, be mindful of dress codes related to modesty requirements across various cultures. Language barriers shouldn't hinder communication either. Offer multilingual signage wherever necessary, especially at entrances or exits, restrooms, and emergency exits, and train staff in basic greetings/pleasantries across commonly spoken languages depending on demographic composition of expected attendees. Ensuring seamless execution through comprehensive preparation. No matter how meticulously planned an event appears initially, unforeseen challenges inevitably arise. Prepare contingency plans addressing technical failures, backup generators, health emergencies, first aid kits stocked appropriately, inclement weather scenarios, indoor alternatives ready to implement swiftly, and security threats. Security personnel trained specifically for high-profile occasions. Conduct thorough site inspections weeks prior to confirm all infrastructure components, including lighting systems, HVAC units, plumbing fixtures, are fully operational and compliant with safety regulations applicable locally. Schedule rehearsals involving all performers, speakers, and technicians involved in entertainment segments to iron out timing issues beforehand. Record these sessions so adjustments can be made efficiently post-rehearsal without delaying actual implementation dates. Create detailed checklists covering everything from floral arrangements, delivery schedules to last-minute costume fittings for costumed characters required at children's parties. Assign accountability measures specifying who owns responsibility for each task item listed thereon. Coordinate with insurance providers early on to secure adequate coverage against liability claims arising due to accidents occurring on-site regardless of fault. Attribution. Review policy specifics carefully to understand what exactly is covered versus excluded parameters. Leveraging technology for enhanced organization. Modern tools have revolutionized traditional methods once considered indispensable for managing complex affairs successfully. Utilize project management software platforms enabling real-time collaboration amongst team members dispersed geographically yet working collectively toward shared objectives. Email marketing automation solutions facilitate efficient distribution of reminders, updates, and additional information packages tailored individually based upon recipient preferences, collected through opt-in forms embedded directly onto registration pages. Virtual reality technology allows remote planners to conduct immersive walkthroughs of proposed venues digitally prior committing financially to rental agreements, thereby reducing risk exposure substantially compared to conventional site visits limited solely by physical presence constraints. Mobile apps designed specifically for event coordination streamline processes ranging from ticket scanning capabilities down to instant messaging features, connecting organizers seamlessly with attendees throughout entire duration of occurrence irrespective. geographical distances separating them physically. Fostering long-term relationships post-event. While much emphasis typically centers around execution itself during active periods, nurturing relationships formed therein deserves equal attention afterward. Send personalized thank you messages acknowledging contributions made by participants, whether volunteering efforts or financial support extended towards realization of collective dreams realized successfully. Gather feedback systematically using structured surveys distributed electronically post-event via email blasts sent immediately following conclusion date. Analyze results objectively, identifying strengths maintained consistently plus pinpointing weaknesses needing improvement next cycle round. Share highlights reels capturing best moments experienced publicly online through curated social media feeds tagged appropriately under official hashtags established earlier during promotional phase, helping build community awareness simultaneously, enhancing future visibility prospects organically without excessive advertising expenditure. Host follow-up meetings discussing outcomes achieved, relative initial benchmarks set forth, originally aiming continual enhancement cycles producing ever more refined iterations, subsequently leading ultimately toward mastery status attained gradually over repeated practice, applications applied diligently persistently. Conclusion: mastering the intricacies of event planning transcends mere logistical oversight. It embodies a philosophy centered entirely around fostering authentic human connections amidst beautiful surroundings, crafted deliberately with intention behind every choice made along journey toward successful completion. By embracing meticulous preparation combined strategically with technological advancements while remaining deeply attuned, sensitively respectful toward varied perspectives encountered regularly within global society, we cultivate enduring legacies. Through remarkable gatherings leaving indelible marks upon hearts, minds, lives touched positively forevermore.